Tonight, from Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida, it's Week 15 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Evan McPherson has this one teed up, and we are underway from Hard Rock Stadium. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Dolphins take the field with
interceptions, ran the team well, won the ball game. Bottom line, may not have been earth-shattering, but it didn't need to be.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. Well, this defense for the Seahawks lineup.
And what keyed their victory? The pass rush. Got to the quarterback 6 times for sacks, and plenty of other turbulence in the pocket for him as well. Hard to throw the ball downfield when all you're seeing is opposing jerseys come at you.
They get 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Tagovailoa going to try and throw on 3rd down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have get the 3rd down conversion. They fake the handoff. Now Tua. Pass complete. George Pickens with it. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped from Seahawk territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 36. Tua to throw again. He's got room at the 30. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Now the numbers for Waddle in last week's ball game.
And he's trying to prove the adage is not just how you start, it's how you finish. And he is finishing awfully strong. Takes great care of his body. I expect him to go ahead and put a capper on this season.
They'll run. Here's Devon Achane. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 20. On 1st down, back to Achane. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. That 1st down. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. Never giving up. He works his way to the QB for a loss of 12. Throwing on 2nd and long. Tua under pressure, and they got to him again. A huge win defending him back 12 yards. And now 3rd and goal. Tua now 3rd and goal. And this is going to be incomplete.
Read on his progression. Just trying to find his outlet man that time. Ends up leading him just a bit too much.
Butker's kick here is good. And the opening drive for the Dolphins yields 3. And all in all, a pretty game going in the rushing attack, too.
I would think they have to be happy with that start because you get your ground game going, which means your offensive line and your runners are pretty happy, and then you get your aerial attack going as well, so your quarterback and receivers have smiles on their faces. Now both up to speed to get started again.
Here come the Seahawks and their offense now under veteran. And a look at a guy, definitely got a little razzled.
Putting together an MVP-type season, leading the league in both passing yards and touchdown passes. There have not been too many defenses have been able to stop him or even slow him down. So he's got a sight set on another big game right here.
The numbers for him from a week ago. 11 carries.
Nice solid showing from him last week. Didn't blow the roof off with his numbers, but he certainly had a quality day and produced when called upon.
And his throw is incomplete. Well, this offense, Charles, well, we've talked perfect regular season. That's in sight. Some in the media this week were pointing back to the 07 Patriots. Of course, remember, they finished the regular season unbeaten, but they were tested multiple times in that final month.
Like a team that was trying to protect something instead of chasing something, and that's what happens when you have an undefeated record. So it behooves you as a team Get a couple blowouts in there so you get a chance to relax and
decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. A give up the middle to Dobbins. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. Really dominated the D-line on that play.
And think of it this way. With a 3-4, you have a natural bubble over each guard because those guys don't have defenders over them. Oftentimes, there's right now, and that gives the running back a heck of a chance to get into the secondary.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's long. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. That's good for
him for a loss. But he's the type of guy that scared me a little bit because he's not daunted. Just got right back up, showed some confidence, and picked up a first down with his very next run.
And he pushes through a wood knock. They'll come up 2nd and 7. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Pass to Brown. He's got it on the crossing route. And this won't do it. He needed
there. Zone coverage, locked it in tight, made it really difficult because they tried the crossing route against it, and it worked for a completion, but you have to know where the sticks are on them. No pickup.
They'll run with Dobbins. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line.
In goal. That gets them down to the 2 and puts a lot more pressure on that defense.
And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. And they'll get him down just shy of the goal. Play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. And they'll let the fullback try and take into the end zone. Touch Chuba Hubbard with his 9th rushing touchdown on the year. Oh, they pitch to the tight end. It's a fake. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. And he is going to be stopped short of those extra few inches. And the 2-point attempt is turned aside. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's first down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And a methodical drive last time, but they couldn't get that knockout blow. They had to settle for 3.
But you got to like what they've been doing along the way, right? Blow here, but that doesn't mean it can't come later in the game on another possession. And the defense on the other side,
maybe a little gas.
Yeah,
right?
A little tired. And if nothing else, they just feel relieved getting upfield, only giving up 3. They don't exactly on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
A nice burst there as they'll get about 7 that time on the first.
That preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you? Sometimes others who have great vision, you know, those eyes that carry their feet to open spaces, make people miss. I just love watching those guys go to work.
Right back to Coleman here on first down. And he's going to take this ahead for right around that 2nd down. Now they'll throw with Tagovailoa. That's caught downfield by Pickens. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. George Pickens, his 5th touch. And the Dolphins have retaken the lead. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that will make this a 4-point game. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Taking it about the 1. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. On the throw led him too much that time. It's incomplete. So he's 3 for not the sharpest of starts.
No, I would agree with that. But if you're a confident quarterback and to play that position, you have to be. You just act like there's something wrong with the wind currents or something wrong with the ball. It is.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Eluding the pressure right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. It's a big play there for Seattle. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. On play action, they'll throw. Throw left side complete. That's Bowman. They'll give him 4 yards there. And
but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Again, he'll drop to throw. He finds Smith and Jigba in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the final minute of the first half. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that gives him a 3-point lead. That time 75-yard drive by a Jackson Smith and Jigba touchdown catch. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touch. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And with a little under a minute to go, they may try and work their way into field goal range and try to tie up this ball game. Tua's throw is taken in. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Meanwhile, Tua's out as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. This one thrown underneath to Achane. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. They've got another first down. And again, it's Tagovailoa. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Rush coming, and he's taken out the final few ticks here of the second quarter. Get to the football. It's blocked. Oh, clock running as he's brought down, but now you can't spike it. It's 4th down. So we are at halftime here on a Monday night as we send you up to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Thanks. Yeah, both teams likely. The Seahawks with the advantage. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. First to begin the third. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more because I thought in the first half they had success throwing it. But I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more up.
There he goes left side. Now he's loose at the 40. Inside the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. J.K. Dobbins. He has career touchdown number 78, tying it with both Eddie George and Frank Gifford on the all-time list. And the Seahawks take the block field goal and convert it into 6 points. On for the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. So 2 plays on that scoring drive. That's how they drew it up. And the long run into the end zone, and what a run it was. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start session of the second half. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency.
And nothing but green. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Seahawks have picked it up. Dancing away at the 35. And this one.
Game at the half. They gave up the touchdown the opening drive. Now they turn over the football. This game, it can get away from pretty quickly if their defense doesn't step up right here.
And they bring him to the ground. Yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. Right back to Dobbins on first. And just 1 yard here.
Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
And he's got another first down at the line. They'll look to throw. Brown with his stick skills. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And they get the football, but not much on the return here as he stopped at the 7-yard line. Well, you had an offense working with a comfortable 2-score lead here in the third quarter, and certainly doesn't feel as comfortable now following the turnover.
Yeah, you're right. Play a little bit. You're a little bit jangled. You know what?
And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have right. Was the knee, in fact, down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession.
Be ruled a fumble. This offense continues to be a hot knife through butter. 3 drives, 3 scores, and knocking on the door again. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. It's Brown from a yard out. And the Seahawks take advantage of the short field and finish it off with a quick touchdown. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. So after the made field goal, here's McPherson to send this one away. And this taken in at the goal line. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble and bringing it out of the end zone as he in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand, in addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
On second down, a run by Achane. And he'll get a couple up to the 29.
Drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. His second sack of the night. The Dolphins will send out the punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. He'll return it from the 6. Dances by him. Good blocking there. Nearly sprung him as it is. Football 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And nowhere to fit that football in. Third quarter on a Monday night with a 2nd and 10 coming up. Now this throw caught left side. It's a big play there for Seattle. 53.
Easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the... Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. They'll look to throw again. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Amon-Ra St. Brown. And the Seahawks get another third quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead is now 24. So and just here in the third quarter, kind of hard now to see them giving up this lead.
And this is just an offense that's imposing its will right now. You name it, they're able to do it. If you're the play caller, whatever you want to select is there. You want to run it, you want to throw it, pick a play, any play. They're rocking and rolling right now.
The Dolphins off. They trail here by 24 points. Got to get going soon, you'd have to think, as they come up 1st and 10. Going to the air. Tagovailoa. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Draymond sacks on the season. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Running right, here's Achane. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. For him now on just 6 carries to this point. Setting to throw on first down is Tua. That's going to be caught by Waddle. And able to get this one across the 45. We're off to the fourth quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays to all. We'll return with more after this. You're looking for Waddle, but it's intercepted. Still going inside the 20. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Now it's just kind of becoming a feast on the defensive side of the football.
Yeah, partner, this is a unit that knows they've got this game in the bag with this huge lead. And it's going to straight do all the right things. But these guys are going to be freewheeling now. All of them are going to take chances. And that one pays off with an INT and a return for 6.
And this will not be returnable. It's out as we give you a look at the playoff race in the AFC. And for the moment, they're sitting pretty in possession of that number 2 seed. But as we know it often happens, this is all still subject to change.
You're so off. They're almost certainly going to be in the tournament and certainly going to be a dangerous team if you have to play against them.
Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. And I think the ball's out. And the Seahawks have picked it up. Down the right sideline. The coach on the sideline still scratching his head.
Yeah, not only scratching his head, but probably writing a note or two about, we're going to address this come practice next week, because it doesn't matter at this point, but being sloppy throughout the game, not going to help him improve.
Dobbins. And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. He's up a 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. To the goal line, but it's in. Even though that one was incomplete, it's been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy, because that gives them all a chance. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out, because this one, it was over a long time ago.
Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3.
I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
And he will lose yardage. Ball at the 24 and a 2nd and 11. Here's Tua. Now for 1st and 10. Tua sets up to pass it. Tua hit, and the ball is out. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
Quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
Got an open man, it's Pickens. And they're going to work this down. Dolphins on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Now Tua. A throw left sideline, falls incomplete.
It has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Butker's kick here is good, and they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. And that might help to get the negative thoughts out of the mind from that earlier block.
Especially since this was not a chippy, so he had to get that one out kind of low. But his line does a nice job of protecting, and he's able to convert for 3.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they just continue to roll right along, really. This has the looks of yet another victory as they hope to polish it off here in quarter number 4. Hawk football as we march toward a conclusion. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here 1st and 10. Through that initial contact, it winds up getting about 3 there. It's 2nd down. A throw over the middle taken in. And he's brought down. Moving pretty well through the air. Another 1st down. They'll run up the gut with Dobbins. Sheds off the tackle. And he's going to get this inside the... Now they're in the hurry up. Now it looks like he'll throw here. Open man completes it to Claypool. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of Akers is not going to get in fact, to the 3. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. And give them another 6. It's caught for a touchdown. McPherson now for the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So this drive spans 7 plays. And it all. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. They're going to take this up close to the 40, so really good starting first down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be
that partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for them to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Looking to pass. Tua. Throw caught by Achane. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. Hawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. One final try for Tagovailoa. Now the ball comes loose, and the Seahawks have picked it up. And that will write a finish to this ball game. Well, partner, under the lights in primetime, this offense, they gave the nation quite a show, putting up that many points to come away with what will certainly be a memorable win for them.
And, Brandon, I think it's as simple as this. Some players, some teams, they're just meant for the big